we go.
Time to go, Dave. Use the microphone.
Yeah, fire us up first. Just about to start. Hold on, everybody. There we go. We are, Don.
Hello there. Okay, let me know where I am.
Don's up, and we already got a couple of thumbs ups.
Couple thumbs up.
Yeah.
There it comes. My thumb comes up late, but it comes up.
So you know what happens sometimes? We'll get to like hotels or whatever, hanging out, and someone will be logged in on a computer, so Kayla will go watch my videos and comment on them for me. Pretty funny, huh, folks? Hey, folks, all about the green, about ready to fire up. Here we are in Monticello. Today, Joe brought me a roving mic, so I can go anywhere in town. Anywhere. How far away can I go, Joe?
I know, we could try.
We can do some testing.
And I have a movie star mic.
He can go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don can move.
Wireless. Wireless. I'm not moving very good today.
You are, Tom.
Well, I'm fine. Just,
Found his keys, though.
I'm relaxing with my coffee.
I got to go see a client after. 2 clients.
Oh, yeah.
Busy. I'm gonna get a check from one, but I'm not gonna tell you. I'll wait till the show starts. It's kind of interesting. Plus, I want to talk to you about when you're gonna put your solar in.
Well, as soon as I make some money in the stock market.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. So you just want to keep giving the power company your money?
No, I
Yeah.
just I don't want to get rid of my funds because lately it's been a losing battle, not a winning battle.
And I'm offering you a obvious cinch, 100% lock winning battle.
I know.
There's no way you can deny it. Now, see, I can't tell you any of this till we start on the radio.
Well, the biggest-
Because I want other people to hear this.
The biggest problem is I gotta go to the city and see if they'll let me put it in.
Well, why wouldn't they? They can't
Well-
stop you.
Well, yeah, they can.
No, they can't. Minnesota allows for solar and wind power. They can't stop you.
They can stop how big it is.
They can regulate it.
Well, that's what they've already done.
They can over-regulate it. They can illegally regulate it. That happens. Like with the city of Orono.
It would have been done already if they would have let me put those 100 panels in.
You know, the city of
Hello.
Orono doesn't allow for.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm here to pick up the thing you guys made.
Oh, the pan.
Yeah,
Go
thank
right
you.
back to there, straight
Oh,
back.
okay.
So you know the way.
Okay.
You talk to Rick. Ask for Rick.
I got the
Okay,
best
thank
picture of
you.
your belly right now, Joe.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Jay.
looked right in
Appreciate
front of it. Wasn't me.
Here comes Mike in. He wants to be on the radio show today. So he can tell his kids he was on the radio today.
Screw that. He's on YouTube right now.
They're
Turn
gonna
it
want
on.
money, they think they need to be on the radio.
Joe doesn't. Joe actually charges us to be on. I don't get it.
I think Don's gonna be louder than you are unless you put that microphone.
I'll get her up here. I'll be just
So
fine.
I'm coming through just fine.
Yeah, you gotta quiet down, Don.
Wireless. Mighty wireless.
We all have the wirelesses today.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to come hack it, it's 561.6 megahertz.
Megahertz.
Someone wants to stop out in the parking lot and take over, right?
There's Joe's putting his last cookie in his mouth.
Oh, we can't start the show till that's gone.
Yeah, let's see. You said we were gonna start on time today. We've never started on time.
It's
So
your clock is wrong.
so we keep our records just straight.
Your clock's wrong.
Yeah, my clock's never wrong.
That one.
Are you
That's
ready?
DJ time.
Here we go. Tell you when.
I'm ready.
Music is about to start.
I've been on the radio once or two. Hey, welcome to It's All About the Green. Here we are in Monticello, Minnesota, as we do every Tuesday at 3:30 with Don Savitsky, owner of DJ's Energy Saving Store. How you doing, Don?
I'm doing just great. It's a beautiful day, so how can you not be doing great?
Well, every day is a beautiful day that you don't have 3 feet of snow.
Yeah, well, why did you even bring that word up?
It's
Snow.
coming.
It's coming. I know it's
You
coming.
know, I don't see any of your battery-powered snow blowers out
Well, I
yet.
think we're out. I think we sold them all.
I'm not out. I got mine.
So I also think
Are you going to get more?
I don't believe so.
Oh, come on.
Now we're gonna back off on all the little other stuff. We're putting our money into wood stoves.
Wood stove.
Wood stoves.
That's the way to go.
Well, let's put 5 of them left last Friday, I think a couple more have been sold, and we probably have 10 or 15 left, so when they're gone, they're gone.
What are you gonna do when you run out of everything?
Sleep.
Did you hear that?
Sleep.
I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't say that, you said that.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, your ears need to be readjusted.
No, not just my ears. Here, I want to aim this a little more at you. We're also on my YouTube channel, The Turbine Guy. Anyone who wants to tune in and watch us and see the excitement instead of merely listen to it, right?
Yep, okay, here comes a customer with a special refrigerator pan. Does it look just like he wanted?
I think so.
Custom made.
They canceled the refrigerator. He's
Oh, no.
He's not gonna live for
Oh,
a
no.
couple days. He's on his way out, so they won't, I don't know, they'll use it for something. but-
Well, you can.
Thank you.
A refrigerator still has to go on that spot, and if it's on carpet, you want that.
There you go.
Yeah, but they canceled the refrigerator.
Oh, they did,
Yep.
okay.
There you go. In
Thank
case
you.
all of you there didn't hear that, there's some sad news coming through. They were going to order a refrigerator, but now they're not. And she was picking up the refrigerator pan for the non-existent refrigerator.
Yeah, so, that was a customer, a custom-made, custom-made pan for a refrigerator.
Well, that's what they do, custom-made stuff. They've got their parts store back there, and you can call in and get parts if you know, like us, DIY, right?
DIY,
I hate paying someone to do something I can do. I still change my own oil.
especially if it takes one screw.
That's oil. Well, it's two, the filter and the oil pan.
And so, yeah, no, we're here to help, and most time people need it now because they want their air conditioner, they want their furnace to work right now. Because
Well,
it's not
yeah.
cheap to have somebody come out anymore.
Well, most people want the refrigerator working now too.
Yeah, well, it works good on your ice cream. It's
Joe,
really good.
Joe was trying to tease me earlier today, thinking I was going to be down hanging out in the hurricane, and I probably should be. I mean, I could be live streaming down in Florida, hanging out at my house as this hurricane comes through. I probably get tons of views.
Yeah, well, they're telling you to get out, so you did a good job. You got on
I'm
the
not
first
worried
plane
about-
and you got out of town, you got back to
No,
Minnesota.
unfortunately, I've been up here working. But if I had planned it right, my house, Hurricane Charlie in 2004, right after I bought the house, Hurricane Charlie was supposed to go up through Tampa, but it went up and took a right turn, Clyde, and came right through, well, Punta Gorda, but before that, Pine Island. And the edge of the eye of the hurricane went right over my house. I was watching it on the satellite as it was going through, you know, zooming in to see where. And I'm sitting there doing two things. One, I'm slapping myself on the back all day long because the last thing we did when we went down to the house after we bought it was put on the hurricane shutter.
You need some help?
So I protected the windows, and it's good because a couple of those shutters were dinged up pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing that really made me
Now,
happy.
have you mounted those side pontoons on the side of your house, one on each side?
I got a stilt house.
Oh, well,
I'm up in the air. I ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah, if the stills come out of there, you're gonna wish you had pontoons on
Well,
there.
and that's the second thing I was gonna say. If you stand on the street and look at my house and have a discerning eye like someone like you or me might, you can actually see the house kinda gave a little twist
A little twist.
during the storm, even though it's on all these. But that house was built after Hurricane Andrew, and there are so many metal straps holding that thing together that we had to put like 2 inches of mud in the corner of the walls just to cover it all up.
Yep, there goes Justin.
Yeah, look, hey, wave to the YouTube audience.
Hey.
There you go. So anyways, I wouldn't be worried about that at all, but you know why I'd really enjoy it now?
Right.
Because I got my battery bank and my solar system down there. I'd just be hanging out, drinking cold beer, watching satellite TV or
Now,
whatever.
do you have pontoons on that?
No, it's all on top of the house.
Well, then,
I don't gotta worry about it.
okay.
I do, you know what, if worse really does come to worse, I got the 20-foot deck boat sitting on the trailer outside. I can kind of just like hop into the water, swim over to that and drive away.
They're all talking about, it ain't the wind they're concerned about, it's the 5 feet of water coming.
That ain't gonna happen.
Well, that's what they're saying.
It's not
on the
gonna
TV.
happen. Do you want me to tell you why?
Right.
Same thing was what they were saying with Hurricane Charlie. Oh, storm surge. And it's really funny because we were talking to our realtor on the phone and they had gone from Pine Island into Cape Coral. She was sitting out, yeah, it's kind of windy out here. And then she said, oh, an outhouse just went flying over my head. I think we probably should go inside, right? So it was a big storm. Well, There was never a storm surge.
I have a question
Never
for
a
you.
storm surge.
Do you have your cell number written in big letters inside your house?
No, I probably should, huh?
Yep, you should, because if we get a call from Japan, we know where it is.
Yeah, my house ain't going nowhere. And my house ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. But anyways, there was no storm surge at all during that hurricane. And I never heard any of the prognosticators or weather people or anybody say why. But I came up with my own reason.
Uh-oh.
Two reasons. One, when Hurricane Charlie came through, it was low tide.
Low tide.
So the ocean was 18 inches lower or so to start out with.
Yep, so then you would only have maybe
Gulf
4
was.
feet.
Right, so it was low tide, the moon was pulling it all the other way. Secondly, more importantly, there's not a lot of water there. For 50 miles out, it's considered shallow water, not deep water. So there's just not a lot of water there to surge in like there is on the other coast on the Atlantic side.
So Jay's safe.
Oh, I ain't worried about it.
He ain't worried until he gets that phone call from Japan.
No, that thing is built to the best standards ever, even though it's a square. What's the best shaped house for a storm like this?
Hip roof.
Octagon, where it's kind of rounded, a rounded roof and everything, because then the wind comes around in a laminar way.
Well, maybe if it would be even worse, it would suck it right up.
No, it doesn't do that because it's all, the wind has even flowage on and around everything. Where you have normal houses with square areas or hipped roofs or things, you have turbulent zones that cause issues.
But you'd have those wind generators there that would probably disturb all of that. Next thing you know, it'd be gone.
Oh, I'd just be sucking up the energy. I would be depleting the hurricane, is what I do.
Now,
So,
Dave,
if I get this straight,
Oh, no, now Joe got another one.
now they're talking about
The hurricane in Florida.
10-foot, 10-foot pieces of water coming through here. Now, is your,
There's not
I
gonna
don't
be,
think you saw that in the
there's
last
not gonna be,
hurricane.
there's not gonna be 10-foot storm surges.
well, they say that.
I just
the
explained
ocean
to
is-
you.
No, the ocean is warmer, okay, it's a little different than it was.
The ocean's
the old
not,
time.
no. Give me a break.
I see houses out there. What is that?
Give me a break. You know, they can prognosticate whatever doom and gloom they want, but reality is there is not deep water near this. So there isn't a huge reservoir for it. And the one thing about Florida with where we live, it's all a beach. It's a swamp area. So when the water does come, it drains away like nothing. You know, it's not like here where we have clay and you get a puddle of water and it's gonna be there for a week. It's not how it works down there.
So what we need to know now, when we starting to get reports, we just look for Lee County.
Lee County,
Lee County.
Pine Island,
If you got the big.
Pine
surge
Island. I'll tell y'all, 5658 Judith Road. Go to Google, zoom in on my house and see what happens. Look at my solar panels, watch my boat. You know, I'm really not concerned about much there because when the last big hurricanes came through, Charlie and these others, they closed the island, they did all this stuff. You have to have a sticker on your vehicle to get in and all that. Well, it looked like winter when I got down there, even though it was August, because they'd come through and they plowed all the trees to the side and there were no trees anymore. And you could tell the trees that belonged in Florida and the trees that didn't. The trees that did not belong in Florida toppled over and were gone. The trees that belong there, like the palm trees and some certain pines, all just dropped their branches.
You know what? They're gonna say that exact same thing in Japan when you see their house. They're gonna say this thing doesn't belong here.
You gotta quit
It's
talking
not like
Japan.
ours.
Japan has tsunamis, Japan has
Well,
earthquakes, both Florida doesn't have.
Now they're gonna have.
They ain't gonna have my house. You can say what you want.
Now, after this hurricane talk, Don,
Yep.
you guys are wireless.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys should go over. and
I
show
haven't
me what-
used it.
Show us what you showed me earlier. This is quite the heater that you have over here.
Oh, but there again, you gotta bring your camera.
I'll
with.
bring the camera.
Let's do it.
I'll bring it. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it around so I can see what I'm looking at. Come on, man, turn around. Doesn't want to participate. There we go. Well, Don, you start talking for me.
So yeah, you got it? Is it working?
Well, the camera works. I just.
So we're gonna go for a walk.
Hey, folks, I'm gonna turn it. I want that thing to do. We'll just have to do it this way.
Yep, well, just to give you an idea, this is a new display. You come on in. You can actually see, here's corner cabinets right from the factory with the fireplace inside.
That's what I got.
So if you want, you can just get a fireplace, have it all done the same day,
Yep.
over with. There's 2 different colors here, and you can kind of see them in a little display. Then we have a brand new Empire horizontal unit with glass. That's a 42-inch, and on the other side we have a 36-inch.
Wow. Let me try this again.
So within just a couple of feet, there's 4
thing doesn't wanna
fireplaces,
work.
and they all run.
All right, here, we're gonna try it this way. We're gonna cheat. There we go. I got it.
So,
I got it. Now I can follow Don around.
So just, okay, then we're gonna have 3 more fireplaces over here. So ideally, since we're wireless, we can really move around. But here's 3 Empires, 3 different units. They're basically all the same, but they're 3 different sizes. Then you pick out the right size. For
Okay,
your
so
room.
what are the sizes?
You got a 32, a 36, and a 42.
And what does that mean? Like BTU or size-wise or what?
It's the size for the particular wall you're putting in. If you got a big long wall and a fairly bigger room, so you go to a bigger unit. If you got a shorter wall, then the other 2 may be a great pick.
What kind of pricing we talking?
You're in that $2,000 range.
There you go.
So then we're gonna.
Now, hold on. Last thing, how efficient?
They're about 68% efficient, 70%.
Oh, that's nothing like my Mantis.
They're direct vent. Vent right out the side of the house. Then we come up on our little patio thing here. This is a new addition this year. We got our fish house stove on display. You can see it right there, the little one.
Yep, I got one of them.
And
For
then
the,
we have,
neighbors.
And then we have a wall furnace right here. This is a wall furnace, and this is a counterflow wall furnace. I'll turn it on quick. That means the heat's going to come out the bottom.
And it's an Empire.
And then this is a bigger, like for a cabin. Either one of these would be great for a cabin or a garage. Even that works great on a garage because it throws the heat out across the floor.
So these are like natural gas or propane?
Natural gas or propane. Right on. So that's that's new. We'll come back in a minute. We'll see it running. And you can feel the heat tape. Then we're getting all our new electrics out. We're gonna have a whole bunch of electrics with cabinets.
What do
on
you
the
mean by electrics? Come on.
Oh, here's an electric fireplace right here.
There you go.
Although the wires aren't to them yet, but this one here is really quite cool. Many different colors. You can put these on 220 or 110.
There
So
you
you
go.
get twice as much heat. Sir, what are you looking for? Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna take a quick question.
Okay, quick question.
So, I bought a thermostat controller
Yep,
with you guys,
yep.
and it doesn't connect with the fireplace now.
Oh, so the batteries.
Well, I changed that and they still don't. Still
Okay,
doesn't work.
wait. The batteries down below, in the unit down below.
Okay.
You gotta change both of them, not just here,
Okay.
but in the little receiver.
Okay.
And then there's a little button where you put a pin in.
Yep.
And as soon as you hit that, then you gotta hit the remote and then it resyncs it.
Perfect.
You got it. You're
All right.
done.
Well,
Take
thank
care.
you very much.
There you go.
There, solve that problem.
One problem solved, quick and easy. Now, just for the people on the radio who didn't hear, he had a problem with wireless and a fireplace. And Don says, look, man, just change the doggone batteries, right?
Yeah, and then you gotta resync it. You gotta change the batteries in the remote.
Yep.
And then you gotta change the batteries in the receiver below in the fireplace. And when you get the batteries in there, there's a little button to push in the front with a pin, little hole.
Yep.
Hit that button, then hit your remote, and you'll hear it beep, and it's synchronized then.
You know what that reminds me of, Don?
But
Eddie Murphy, when he's doing his stand-up, and a car was stolen from, or battery was stolen from his car, and he gets in and tries to start it, and he gets mad, and the car says, yo, man, someone stole your battery. That's why it don't work.
okay,
There we go, we're fired up.
Go ahead. I gotta sit a second because of my good back.
Am I coming to see?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at all that heat you can see coming out of there. I can feel it for sure.
Now, how quiet is that?
It is actually very quiet for a furnace.
Yes, very quiet, shoots the heat across the floor.
Okay, let's be quiet for a second and listen.
a smell test, you did a sound test.
That's the sound here. I'm gonna put the microphone up there too. There, you can't even hear that thing running.
So what's really nice is
It's like having a fan, a quiet fan in the room.
it's quite the unit, especially you put it on an outside wall, it direct vents right through the wall.
Yeah. Well, it smells new.
That is no.
It smells new.
All these things run, so you can test drive it, so you see what it'd be like in your house.
Sure.
And all of these can turn on and off. And I'll shut that one off so you don't cook us out.
Yeah, because it is warm. So how many BTUs is something
That's
like
about
that?
60,000 BTU.
That's pretty big.
Yep.
So how big a cabin would you heat up with that?
Oh, you
guy?
could eat 800 to 1,200 square feet.
That's pretty good, decent size.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
And it's quick. So,
Should we mosey to the barbecues?
yeah, let's mosey over to the barbecue. You know what? I'm going to grab my cart.
Oh, there you go.
Then I don't get
Mosey on over. We'll walk it out. Actually, if you remember, I talked about the parts area. You walk right in, that's back there. And if you got a pool or hot tub, need to check your chemicals, get some or filters. You can always get those at DJ's too. Bring a sample in. Oh, there we go. Look out, everybody. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
So, I use this cart because the employees can't keep up with me then. So here you got a...
Yeah, is that the employees or your wife? Tell the truth.
Well, you can keep up with me. So anyhow, pellet stove right there. Right there's a pellet right there for heating your house. We got several of those in stock. I don't expect they'll last too long. They're not as easy to find as they used to. And we have all the venting and stuff you need to have the pellet stove installed. This is a Camp Chef pellet grill. It's got a Wi-Fi system in it. And these here grates that you see on here are for like jerky and doing stuff like that.
Sure. How about like drying some fruit?
Yeah, that would work too. And then this one here is one step up from that. This has Wi-Fi too, except it's a little fancier Wi-Fi. Right there. You can do all the different things, and it also comes with a pop and beer opener. Can't get any better than that.
Oh, that is good. So you don't even need to leave the, well, but I mean, that's assuming you got a cooler.
Now look at this
Right
wood
there.
stove right here. This wood stove right here. 20-hour burn time. Nope, this is a 30-hour burn time.
30 hours. Oh my
Yep,
goodness.
Yep, 30-hour burn time.
Wow.
This one here is another 30-hour. This is the Princess. Big box, load up a lot of wood, up to 30-hour burn time on that too.
Crazy.
This next one, believe it or not, it's a colored cast. And this guy right here,
So this is cast iron.
Yep.
It's not black.
and this is,
So can you get this in like different colors?
yeah, I can get it in black, flat black, and shiny black, and this brown.
That's it, huh?
Yep.
No white?
Here's the black, no white. And this one here is the smaller one, and this is a 20-hour burn time. Right here.
Cool.
Then we go around the corner. And
Beep,
we
beep,
sold-
beep.
All of these are sold already. We got more coming.
Really?
But these really went fast, these little small ones.
Oh, I bet.
These are all approved for the tax credit, 26%.
You sure it's
tax credit.
26?
26, it'll be 30 maybe next year.
Who says that?
Well, that's what I hear.
I read the tax credit
Yep.
and I saw 30% this year.
It could be, but I'm not saying that. No,
I read it and that's what I read.
Well, I didn't read that.
I did. I took time to read it because, you know, I'm in the business.
Yeah.
I can't be in the business and shirk my
Yeah,
duties
the-
and
the-
not
The
read.
biggest problem with next year's one, it's only up to so much dollars. This year, it doesn't matter the dollars.
For the wood stoves.
For the wood stove.
Yeah, for the solar, it's different.
So here you have two little ones. This one's out. I got 4 of these coming. That one I think is sold. Now we go to the Kumas. Those other ones were Blaze Kings. These are what they call, I'm trying to think of the magic word. They have combustors and they have burn tubes. So it's what's the word we use?
Efficient?
No, it's dual
Du-
efficiency, meaning it's got different ways to get more efficiency out of it. And these are also approved for hybrid. It's got they call it a hybrid because it does burns 2 different ways.
Okay.
And then here's a smaller one. and another one. And then over here you go to inserts, wood inserts, and we've sold a lot of wood inserts.
So by an insert, you mean you put it in an existing
An
fireplace
existing
so you
fire-
can seal it up and make it more efficient,
And you turn it into a wood furnace because these things,
as opposed to an energy drain.
yeah, an energy drain. And then this is the Blaze King one. Nice thing about Blaze King, they got thermostats built in them, so you can set the temperature of the stove so it doesn't overheat.
Oh, that's super cool.
So it helps maintain a constant temperature. So we kind of hit that area.
Okay, I got a question, Don.
Yep.
Any good deals on the universal, hold on, pellet stove controller? Best I can find now is between $300 and $400.
Who's the customers asking that?
Yeah, someone on the YouTube.
And what are they asking?
Okay, I'll do it one more time. Any good deals on the universal pellet stove controller? Best I can find now is between $300 and $400.
I don't carry any universal parts like that. I just get the manufacturer's parts, so I couldn't help him there.
So the answer is no.
Yep, the answer is no. Thank you though for asking. So now we're gonna go over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand out of your way again.
Yeah. So now we got over here. These are inserts. These are designed to go inside your fireplace and turn it into a gas furnace
Oh, that's cool.
along the wall right here. It's right over here. These are all inserts. So you can see all the inserts right here.
There we go.
And believe it or not, there's one wood stove right here to take a peek at. This guy right here can get up to a 15-hour burn time. And there's no controls on it.
None.
You just control the amount of heat by the amount of wood you put in it.
Really?
Uh,
Where's the one that you can cook burgers on again?
well, that one's gone. We sold it.
Yeah. Well, we did that once.
This one's made in New York, and it's called My Fire.
New
And-
York, huh?
And this right here, you can take this box right here, don't put it on there, and you could set it right on a hearth
Oh, okay.
because you can vent it right off the back, right here. You can vent it right off the back and go up the existing fireplace of the chimney.
Well, there we go. Yep.
And vent it right on up and up the chimney in the house and blow.
As opposed to how you have it going
But
at the
instead
top.
of an insert.
Right.
Yep. Instead of going right off the top, you can go off the top or the back.
Cool.
That is cool. I might have something like that sold even.
Really?
Yeah, for a gal who nothing will fit in her insert, but if you can come off the back, you can put it on her hearth,
And she's happy.
and you got a big cooker.
You still want to seal that fireplace off then, don't
Oh
you?
yeah, oh yeah. So that takes care of that area. This is a wood, a zero clearance wood. We got 3 different zero clearance woods. In fact, we got 4 different zero clearance wood. That's
What does that mean, zero
that
clearance
means
wood?
you can frame around it, put it in. You don't need a cement man to build it all. It's all ready to go. Plus, they'll burn all night. They'll heat your house. And there's a little one right there.
Little one over here.
Little
Oh, there we go. Put it right in the sheetrock.
Yep, right in the sheetrock, right there.
Wow.
And you see how these doors kind of tuck back in?
Yeah.
Kind of cool, right?
That is slick.
And you can burn these this particular one, you can burn it with a screen. Most of them you can't. You can that one. And you can burn that one with a screen. That's a Wilkeny. That's number 3.
It looks like this one's been used.
Yeah, we cooked in it. They all use, they'll all be on fire this winter. And then we have the Cozy Heat one right there. That's our number 1 seller, right?
This one is. How much is it?
That there is probably around $3,000 just for the unit. But that bugger will heat your house. I got that in my cabin and it heats the whole cabin.
I bet.
And it's fun, enjoying the fire.
I bet. I bet you Joe's getting nervous by now.
Must be getting close to time.
I bet you he's getting nervous for sure. What do we got for the clock? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got to run and see a client here in a few minutes.
Well, he's gonna go take somebody's money.
No, I've actually got a client. If I get that spin around. I've actually got a client who has a solar system but now wants to put a battery bank on it. Now, how's that for cool?
Well, that's cool, because battery banks are the future.
Oh yeah, well you get the 30% tax credit on that. And then I got another client who wants to put it on his house, but he wants to be very aesthetically pleasing about it. So I'm making a second trip over to help him.
Well, it's about time.
Joe, see, look at that. Joe's over there. That's why he's got his microphone on, just so he can shut us up.
Well, we got customers here, Don. You gotta probably see too.
It is, well, look at, we drew them all in today, huh, Joe?
That's it. So, thank you for coming in, and we'll be back next Tuesday.
It's all about the green, right? Every Tuesday at 3:30. We'll see y'all. Turbine guys signing off.
So, the guy that works with me lives up by, well, actually, he was gonna order something from me and have you ship it.
I'm waiting for Ollie.
I'll pick it up. Let me,
Let me see that other guy. Here.
it's a thimble for his wood stove.
I walk out with it.
That's how everything's fucking. Yeah, and it's gotta fit, be able to go around the 6-inch double wall. I don't know, all this number in it. Okay.
Yeah, I can go grab you a card. Yep. I would just say mainly the model number, and then if you can by chance find any information on that stove you had previously, okay, it's gone.
I think that's for the excitement, folks. We'll see y'all next week on It's All About the Green. Turbine guys signing off. Shut it down. There you go.